Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're returning to Boros Synthesizer, one of the defining decks currently in the Pauper format. So here's the list that I'm running today. This is a list that I've put a little bit of work into myself. Since Experimental Synthesizer became legal in Pauper, it's been a very exciting card. It's one of the more exciting cards to be put into the format in quite some time. And this is one of the obvious homes for it. A lot of other people are either playing a more burn-heavy version with Foundry Helix, or maybe they're playing Seeker of the Way. Personally, I prefer to have a very low-to-the-ground deck, so a lot of one-drops, and also I like gaining a little bit of life, but I want to get value whenever I'm playing my cards, right? So with Seeker of the Way, generally the problem was it was being killed before it could ever do any damage, and thus would never gain any life. I'd never get any value out of it. Lunarch Veteran, even if it is killed before it's able to gain any life, it does still have the Disturb and is able to come back as Luminous Phantom. And I have in the past even returned Luminous Phantom to my hand with Kor Skyfisher and been able to recast it as the veteran, so getting some value that way. I'm also running Voldaren Epicure. It gives us another artifact for Makeshift Munitions and Galvanic Blast, and actually the blood token is fairly relevant. Not quite as good as a clue, but definitely something that we can use. And this looks like a keeper. Gonna have a little bit of a slow start here. Probably gonna play Makeshift Munitions, unless they play something that forces me to Galv Blast. Oh no. If this is Bogles, we are so not prepared for that matchup. Also, should have played the Mountain here to be able to play the Synthesizer next turn. I guess it's not the worst case. Lightning Bolt. And a Veteran. Well, we're losing the Veteran. Hey, Salas, good day. Oh yeah, I mean, I love Boros, but this matchup, oh, not good. Not the way that I've configured the deck anyway. Oh, missing out on value again. Now, we definitely can have some good options versus the opponent's deck. I just, don't. They give it Trample. That's gross. Alright, so if we can survive, maybe we can do this. So let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to throw. Should we go block, block, and then hit with a Kor Skyfisher, put them to 5, and then we have 5 artifacts plus the Kor Skyfisher to kill with munitions, so we could return the Glint Hawk? Alright, I mean, they have so many things here that just kill us through this. You know, like, basically any aura, that's definitely one of them. Yeah, because they gain the life, so there's no coming back from that. I'll bring in Dawnbringer Cleric. Krark-Clan Shaman could have some use. Electrickery. Makeshift Munitions, pretty bad. Journey to Nowhere, very poor. If we're not playing Makeshift Munitions, Ichor Wellspring is way worse. I wonder if I should even still be playing Ichor Wellspring if I'm not playing, what's the name of that card? The 1 mana red spell that you sacrifice an artifact to make 3 goblin tokens. I mean, Ichor Wellspring is still quite good with Makeshift Munitions, but Makeshift Munitions coming out this game, it's just a 2 mana draw one. Kuldotha Rebirth, thank you. Then again, I do still need artifacts for Galvanic Blast, so yep, makes sense. Hey Shauna, what's good? I think Epicure is a really solid addition to this list. Um, you just get a lot of value out of it. You get the blood token, which helps you with metalcraft, helps you with flooding, or screw. Um, Interesting. Double abundant growth on this one? Okay. Yeah, I just think that there's a lot of really good things for that. Kind of thinking about getting rid of this Utopia Sprawl here. And then if you're playing Kuldotha Rebirth, then Epicure gets even better. Another one. Don't like that. Yeah, exactly. When I was playing Synthesizer, a very common turn one, turn two play would be Voldaren Epicure into Rebirth. Oh wow, that thing got big fast. Yeah, exactly, Jay. I've had a ton of fun playing Synthesizer. It's been one of my go-to decks when I've just been looking for to have some games for fun. Ooh, what a draw! Okay. Gotta get rid of the ethereal armor here. If we hit the Rancor, it just comes right back. All right, continuing to come in. Sure, I'll take the 4. That's a lot of damage. Do I have the perfect 3 cards left in my hand? I do. What? Oh, get crushed. Oh no. I thought it was doing so well, chat. Aww. I thought I had this one. Ugh. I was going to give you a GG, Lint Fang, then you went for the aggressive GG. And now you get nothing from me. Yeah, it was all written right here. Alright, this could be a couple of different things. Could be Affinity, could be Mogwart. Still don't have any idea which is which. That's the one, Leave No Trace. Really good card versus Bogles. I guess we're taking 4. Hey, there's an answer to this thing. So let's see, we have 3 artifacts. This is number 4. Get a Lunarch Veteran, okay. Let's kill this thing while they're mostly tapped out so they can't sacrifice it to one of their black instants. Yeah, they definitely... should catch myself there. It's not necessarily that they definitely had one. They could have just drawn that for turn. Ooh, Trinket Mage. I've seen this 1 or 2 times before. It's pretty cool. You can go get Blood Fountain. You can go get a land with it, I think. Yeah, you can go get a land with it. Trinket Mage is pretty cool in this deck. I want to lose one of my veterans to attack? I don't think so. I think I'll probably just crack a blood token. Oh, hey, they're blind. That's painful. I'm supposed to be the one using makeshift munitions. Switch one land for another. Get a Wellspring. Journey to Nowhere gets rid of this. Oh wow, they were F6'd. So opponent discards a pair of bridges with their blood tokens. Find another blood fountain. So they've got all the blood fountains. Not so many creatures in the graveyard at the moment. Of course, they could choose to change that at any time, thanks to Makeshift Munitions. Yep. Yeah, Silas, they definitely could have, but I think they were F6'd during my turn, so they missed that opportunity. So Axeman, hello? Yeah, sure. You can send it to me in a whisper if you like. Reckoner's Bargain. Drawing a bunch more cards. Affinity is always drawing cards. They just have the most cards to draw. Oh wow, are they sacrificing lands now? Okay, so they're gonna get their critter back. Play their critter. I'm gonna kill that with a Galvanic Blast. I think I'll crack a clue first though, just for mana efficiency. I was thinking about lightning bolting the Trinket Mage, but then if I did that, they'd be able to get 2 cards back with their Blood Fountain. I'm just gonna get rid of this, I think, so I can start attacking. And we're hellbent. Took a while. Our deck draws a lot of cards, but not quite as many as Affinity. We're at 37 cards left in our library. The opponent's at 30. Any sack outlets for that Wellspring? Not anymore. I ended up taking Makeshift Munitions out. I think I should have left at least one in so that we had some more reach. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, not for me, but Mirror Retriever with Makeshift Munitions. I can respect that. Ooh, that's not going to help. Maybe I should have actually left that in hand in case we drew another Epicure. Oh, hold on a second. No, this is still game 1. So yeah, we do. We do have makeshift munitions of our own. It was against Bogles that I took the makeshift munitions out. So that's 6. 6 and 8, 14. That is so much damage. Too bad. Oh, the value train stops here. I might just be dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're just dead. Maybe I need Dawnbringer to try and get rid of their makeshift munitions. It also pulls cards out of their graveyard. Actually, I think Dawnbringer might just be better than Relic. You mean Krark-Clan Shaman? I mean... Hmm. Not too happy with this. Alright, let's Galv Blast their face. Probably going to crack a clue. See if we can draw a land here. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Speaking of aggro, oh no, Krark-Clan Shaman! They can sacrifice their 2 Wellsprings and kill my board. Oh, this is kind of cool. Kill one of their Great Furnace. I'm in for that. Could even play the Glint Hawk, return the Ancient Den, play the Ancient Den, and still get their Furnace. Almost have lethal here. Oh, but the duress takes my Galv Blast. So rude. Opponents are not making this easy. We've already played a land this turn, so we can just wait on the cracking of the clue here. Wow, they're drawing a lot of cards. Yeah, no blocks on that attack, that's for sure. Hey! That looks pretty good. Nice. They only have 1 mana available, so this should be lethal. Got one. Good work, Gorilla Shaman. Burn, yeah. With a game like that, you wonder, wouldn't it just be easier just to play a burn deck? Single land hand, we're going to mulligan that. Not a huge fan of this one. Guess it's alright. I've got the munitions. Oh, but they've got the Enforcer. This is a very different game. We could find that gorilla. Oh, but they have makeshift munitions now? That is a problem. I think I'm supposed to actually use the lightning bolt before combat damage. I mean, in this case, they would have been able to use Reckoner's Bargain, but the thing is, like, if you use the bolt before combat damage, you can potentially save your creature, right? If they're going to sacrifice the creature in response, either with Makeshift Munitions or Reckoner's Bargain or Deadly Dispute, I would have been able to save the Glint Hawk. Okay, well, we want to play the Dawnbringer Cleric here for sure. Destroy target enchantment, get rid of their makeshift munitions. That's really good. Definitely keeping us in the game here, being able to do that. Now we can just find the gorilla. Okay. Como, I'm glad that you're starting to warm up to the Pauper value. There is just unending value to be had in this format. That's one of the things I have to get a little bit better at, is making sure that I use my challenge points or whatever. Well, if you have the points for some things, you can get free entry, right? If you do well enough in your leagues. Getting there. All right, so effectively they're at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4 more is 10? Can we actually win this? Okay, we got a block. I don't want to get punked here. One, two, three, four, five, six, whatever. So we have plenty of things to sacrifice in the makeshift munitions. Just thinking if I want to use this makeshift munitions. I think I do. We can like maybe just kill their frogmite. Yeah, the showcase is what I'm usually trying to find time to enter. Oh, they're tapped out. They've played a land. I think we just have it. Yeah! We managed to beat Affinity. That's pretty cool. Oh, one land hand on the play. I'm really not into it. Let's mulligan this. Oh, we've got a pretty good hand this time. Oh, looks like a mirror match. Ooh, Secluded Step. I wonder if they're playing a more traditional version. Oh, they're playing the synthesizer as well. So I'm going to have to start playing a little bit faster here. This is going to be a really grindy match of Magic. Cheers, Jay. Makeshift Munitions, such a good card. Absolutely wanted to land here, but we'll play that. I'm not going to let that pass by. I have nothing to do. Hit F6. Oh, cool. Mortuary Mire. So they're splashing black. Wonder if they have Deadly Dispute. Firebolt, respect. It's a cool card. Oh, that is a lot of damage. 11 damage here. Although some of it's probably not going to the face. Start with Synthesizer. Oh, we miss on land again. Let's journey the Kor Skyfisher, I guess. I don't see much point in attacking. We just lose a creature to do 1 damage. Oh, and they have the mountain, so they can use the bolt to kill the Thraben Inspector if they wish. Maybe they just hit me. No, kill Thraben Inspector. I'll take the 1. And we miss on land again. Wow. Cannot find a land. Opponent has so many lands, they're cycling them away. Oh, that's a really cool technique. I love that. Tap a cycle land for mana, bounce it with a Karoo, and then cycle it with the mana that you just got from tapping it. Hey, we found a land. Let's kill their 2 problem creatures and hang back for a moment. I plan on cracking Clue here. Well, opponent is definitely churning through their deck very quickly. Alright, so now it's going to be all lands all the time, right? Yeah. Kind of funny how that works out, huh? And another land. Alright, I want to just kill this. Let's Galv Blast it out of the way. This thing can be pretty dangerous. And, you know, it also gains the opponent life, so that's more work we have to do. Oh no, Dawnbringer kills Makeshift Munitions. Oh, they're going for the Journey to Nowhere instead. Makes sense. No, that's solid. Get their Kor Skyfisher back, and they're able to return. Oh, Dawnbringer Cleric, and then kill Makeshift Munitions. Yeah, that's a really good play. Good one, opponent. Now they are starting to run low on cards, but they do have a lot more card draw available. Another Makeshift Munitions, don't mind if I do. Play it, I dare you. I double dog dare you to play that Journey to Nowhere. Opponent is too smart. Drakuz, hello. Alright, so we can block here, sacrifice this to do 1 damage to that. Another Journey. That Journey's a little bit better. I could sacrifice both my creatures to kill one of theirs, then they have to Journey one of theirs. Alright, so now they're going to have to Journey one of their own creatures. Oh, interesting choice. I would have definitely taken something with a trigger on it so that you could Kor Skyfisher, return the Journey, and get your creature back. So much grind. Alright, I'm tapped out here, so I'm just gonna F6. Try and catch up on clock over this turn. Draws a card with spare supplies, plays another synthesizer. They got 2 lands from the synthesizer, so that's one card that's gone forever. The plains. And they crack a synthesizer, reveal another land. So 2 cards in exile, gone forever. $14, okay. So we have them at 10. I think I'd like to crack a clue. We are still in danger, though. We're at 9 life. So 3 burn spells will kill us. And opponent has only shown us 1 Galvanic Blast so far. Not a big fan of this Kor Skyfisher getting in the way. I think we'll probably have to Galv Blast that. Dawnbringer Cleric gets rid of Makeshift Munitions again. Lame. Oh, I was supposed to sacrifice the Wellspring. That was stupid. Trying to play fast to catch up on clock and just make a silly mistake like that. Could have drawn a free card there. GG. Good one. Having those Dawnbringer Clerics in the main looked very strong. I mean, we could potentially bring our own Dawnbringer Clerics in. We're able to hit their Journey to Nowheres. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Something just feels off today. Oh, one land hand. Figure this out. Yeah, not too sure what exactly is going on. But I feel like I've noticed a few things that have been some slip-ups. Could play the Glint Hawk, return a treasure. I feel that that's always the wrong play in this matchup, though, because you don't want to sacrifice the value of the clue token. You want to draw that card. Oh, okay. That was going to be my play versus you. I was wanting to do that. Now we don't even have red mana. Oh man, that's terrible. I guess turnaround is fair play. This is what I wanted to do to them. Oh, they're playing Guardian of the Guild Pact? The Pauper True Name Nemesis? I guess I can still kill my clue token, which is... It is what it is. No, not this one. Uh, I figure I have to play this, so here we go, gain 2 life. Just trying to get on board so I can turn my creature sideways. Pretty tough considering we have the lightning bolt to kill this so that we could attack, but we can't do it because we don't have red mana. Have you seen the window behind me? It's dawn, my friends. Just a happy little Galv Blast. And nowhere for it to go. Thanks for the follow, friend. Guardian of the Guild Pact rears its head. True name Nemesis. Oh my god. This is not ideal. There's no clouds in the sky, but it was raining. I've had that happen to me once. Really weird, right? Like, it's such a strange feeling. Like, it's raining, and you look up, it's blue sky. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so they are starting to attack. Got some red mana. Although I think at this point it's just too late. Too little, too late. They actually target their own land with Dust to Dust so they can kill mine. They won for 2 themselves, and it's still really good for them. Because, well, I'm, land screwed, mana screwed, have no red mana, so they're getting rid of my single red is very strong. Even if it is a 1 for 2. Mercy's in the chat sometimes. Is Mercy here today? Yep. Mercy exists, but will we find it? Yeah, it's just a value deck. So we play some of the best cards in red and white that are mana value 2 or less. And yeah, the whole point is to really capitalize on Synthesizer. Exactly, all about that value. So we played against Affinity. We beat Affinity. And then the first match was against Bogles, and we lost to Bogles. I'm going to target that with my Journey so that they don't get anything back. If Journey is taken out, kill the Kor Skyfisher. We can attack with everything. Take 4. Finally back on the attack. They can slow us down a lot with Guardian of the Guild Pact, but we do have 4 damage in hand, so they're effectively at 6. Yeah, I mean, Hexproof is difficult for us to deal with. We could do better against it, though, if I chose to to play more ways to get rid of enchantments at instant speed. Okay, still coming in. Oh, Makeshift Munitions is interesting. Alright, so what's the story, opponent? You got 7 cards in hand. Am I dead? Are you going to attack for 5 and then do 11 damage with Galv Blasts? No, don't kill all my creatures. I need those. I need those to sacrifice them. Oh, golden egg to gain life. Wasn't thinking of that. Now they can crack this golden egg, go to 12. You're going to use Firebolt. Finally get this Gorilla Shaman off the table. Let's return the Veteran, get another flyer. So they're effectively at 10 with this golden egg. This puts them to 6. Another Gorilla Shaman. Get rid of one of them, they just got another. Okay, Wind-Scarred Crag gains them another life. And you can really see, like, the opponent has been implementing their plan, and we've just been stifled the entire time. I've still got 42 cards left in my library. Opponent has 27. Close. I think we're just dead to burn spells at this point, though. They're going to be able to get in for at least 2 damage. So at least 3 if they attack with everything. And then all they need at that point is Galvanic Blast. But Double Bolt does the job as well. Makeshift Munitions on their side would also win. And they have 7 cards in hand, so, like, I'm kind of surprised we aren't just dying right now to Galvanic Blast Lightning Bolt. Oh, there it is. GG. Got all red mana this time. Gonna need to find some white. See, I should have just been playing Synthesizer. Oh, hey there, Griffin. What's good? Galvanic Blast is ready to go. I'm a little bit leery about playing Synthesizer next turn, though. They could easily have, like, a Spell Stutter Sprite. And I'm not going to want to play the Mountain before the Synthesizer. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to play Mountain Pass. I mean, we did win 1 match. We won 1. You can't Glint Hawk a Thraben. Glint Hawk requires an artifact. We could Glint Hawk the Clue, but that's negative value. Are we playing against, Turbofog? Or is this, what's the name of that other deck? The one that puts in a bunch of auras on their lands to make 1,000,000 mana? Galvanic Blast you. Crack the Clue. Play Synthesizer. Reveal Mountain. Alright, let's Glint Hawk the Synthesizer. See if we hit like a tap land or something. We do. Okay. So I can either play Mountain Munitions, I could play Rustvale Bridge, hold up Bolt. Kind of like Mountain Munitions, I think. Makeshift Munitions is okay versus a fog deck. Another Makeshift Munitions, we're going to ignore that one. No fog. Woof. Weather the Storm, gain 12. Yeah, this looks like Turbo Fog to me. Hey there, Chuck. What's good? Come on, one more. Yeah! Nice. Well done. Desert. Yeah, that kills Lunarch Veteran. Oh, nothing to apologize. Not your fault. There's a lot of things that I don't know about yet. Just thinking about potentially sacrificing this synthesizer. Kind of bad if we reveal, uh, on the other hand. Alright. I mean, that's still something we can use to sacrifice 2 munitions. That's a lot of card draw. Alright, please don't have Weather the Storm here. Thank you. Oh, we got Kor Skyfisher now that we've given up our synthesizer. How is synthesizer way down here? I sacrificed it really recently. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so we're going to attack first, and then I can maybe blink the Thraben Inspector. Because, yeah, I figure they're going to have a fog here. Hey, stream team. And I'm even below on time versus the fog deck. I'm going to have to be playing faster. Although I guess the early turns are important for me, and then the later turns are where I can potentially catch up. Uh, Life gain fog, is that a thing? Yeah, they have Weather the Storm in their list. Weather the Storm is very similar to a Moment's Peace, right? Like it uh, gives you an extra turn or two. Fortunately, this turn they can't Weather and Moment's Peace. Okay, so we go to end of combat. They're going to use the desert to kill this. We'll sacrifice it in response. Get that damage in anyway. That's a dead card. Yeah, I would like to draw 2 cards. So they have a pair of Moment's Peace in the graveyard. They're going to be able to prevent the damage from attacks again. End of turn, I'm going to hit them for 1. Nice draw. Another Moment's Peace into the graveyard. Wow. Just never doing combat damage again. Oh, and that keeps up double blue for counter magic. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. This is just lethal. Got him. No fear on that counterspell. Worked out. Alright, so let's bring in Relic. Take out Journey to Nowhere. And like, we don't know. They could have just been representing counter magic that they didn't even have, right? So that might have been a bluff. We could bring in Pyroblast. It doesn't seem like amazing, but it's definitely a maybe. So is there anything that I want to take out? I guess like Lunarch Veteran isn't very good. I don't need to gain that life. So I could take that out for the Pyroblasts. I'm fine with this. Oh, you know what? Actually, Cleric is good because it also hits cards in the graveyard. So actually, like, yeah, I'm gonna want the Clerics to be able to hit their graveyard. Yeah, Epicure is definitely one of the worst cards that we have left in the deck. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of an Epicure. I'm just thinking if I want that third Pyroblast. I think the relics are pretty good. Oh, I didn't think about that. I did not think about a transformational sideboard. Nature's claim my land, you jerk. It's so rude. Yeah, opponent was nice in that way. Here you go. Here's 4 life. That's not going to matter. Oh, here we go again. Nice. Sweet cube. Anytime I try and do anything nice like that, somebody stops me. They'd be like, blocked. And I wonder what I've done. Alright, what's next? Taking the 4. Cool. I guess we'll just... play Wellspring? Good draw. I think I might use a blood token here. Discard one of my lands. Yeah, that is something that I was considering as well. Crack the clue, that way, like, my draw can't be countered. Coming in for 4. Opponents being like Sifu at the end of Kung Fu Panda. Inner peace. Inner peace. Alright, synthesizer, let's go. That's probably what we're running into here, Weather the Storm. I thought so. Alright, let's get some F6 value. I just have no idea what's in their hand at this point. Let's see if we can get them to tap some mana. I think they might just let this through. Yeah, it's just 4 damage here. Keep that mana up, allow them to counter my spells or get another Weather the Storm to go off. Ooh, that's so much life. And they're up to 34. And I'm also way behind on clock here. If this ends up going to a game 3, could easily be in danger of timing out. Oh my god, I wish we had prevent life gain in Pauper. Downgrade Skullcrack, you cowards. Oh, another Weather the Storm. That's so much life. Oh, they're tapped out though, so we get to go ahead and do our thing this turn. All lands! Thank you, Experimental Synthesizer, for taking 3 lands off the top of my deck. Oh, this list is actually not running Flaring Pain. Okay. Must have taken it out at some point. This is actually how they win. Stream of Thought. Using Stream of Thought, they're going to mill me. They're able to replicate it, so I'll be milling, like more than 4 cards, like 8 cards or even more than that. And then they also get to put cards from their graveyard back in their library, so they get to put like Weather the Storm back into their library. And that way I will mill out before them. Oh, that's a good draw. We can get that to resolve. Let's see if they'll prevent damage on this one. Okay, tapped out. So we get to resolve Makeshift Munitions now. Dawnbringer Cleric, interesting. So we can pull the Stream of Thought out of the graveyard there. Or we can hit their Moments piece. I usually like sacking Wellsprings before we sack Synthesizers, put the card in my hand so that I can potentially use it later. This is basically what the Wellsprings are for. 2 Clerics, okay. Well, we can only play 1 this turn. Okay. Ooh, revealing Weather the Storm again. Let's preordain, and falls. So we know they have these 2 cards in hand. Okay, so they're using Stream of Thought. And these ones here, I don't know if I haven't been keeping track well enough to know if those are still in their hand. Oh, good draw. Another moment's peace. Yeah, Flaring Pain would definitely have been nice in this matchup. Yeah, if they use Stream of Thought, yeah. Although, if they Stream of Thought, I might just be dead. Yeah, fortunately, you don't have to fight against Fog too often. This is a very rare matchup. Looks like they're about to use the Stream of Thought right now. Yeah, you said that, Stream Team. Not like I'm using a lot of my clock here. Two cards left. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Alright, let's try again. Felidar Cane. That was a really, really good addition back in the Storm deck. Kessig Storm. Ooh, get to use Dawnbringer Cleric here. That is sweet. That's a really good get. Yeah, you have to put card after the exclamation point. The Glamour. That's a cool one. All right, let's start with Synthesizer. Find a land. All right. But yeah, we used to use Felden's Cane in the Kessig Storm list so that you could go through your library twice. That way, if they end up killing your Kessig Flame Breathers, you can just bring them back on the next go. So Declaimer, Island, Knowledge. Okay. Immediately starting Stream of Thought on me. Usually you start Stream of Thought yourself first to get the good cards in the graveyard. Maybe they're afraid of my relic. Oh, Glint Hawk, nice draw. They do have weather here. So we start doing all this crazy stuff. They're just going to gain 1,000,000 life. Do we even cast the Galvanic Blast here? Because that's an extra spell for weather. I mean, it is still net do 1 damage, so I think that we're better off just casting it. If we don't, maybe they just hold off on weather. Imagine if we had one more Galvanic Blast here. How great would that be? So close to killing right there. Yeah, maybe I should have just waited on the Galvanic Blast. Lame. Got a lot of looks there. Got another Dawnbringer, so we're going to be able to take another one of their cards out of the yard. Maybe get rid of that Weather the Storm. Alright, so definitely not the desert. What else do they put in the graveyard? Frantic Inventory, Stream of Thought, and the desert. Okay. So we know they have Blue Elemental Blast for the Synthesizer. Start with an attack for 5. Okay, so they have Moment's Peace. Get rid of the Moment's Peace there. I'm wondering if I want to return Dawnbringer. Let's just draw a card. Try and get some more direct damage. Oh, they did have another weather. Damn it. Weather the Storm. Even better than a fog. And they hold 2 Tangles. It's pretty good. No way. They just got rid of a Blue Elemental Blast because they already had one in hand. Alright, let's go to combat. Attack with this, this, and this. You want to tangle this? Alright, we get damage in. There goes 8 cards off my library. And they get to put up to 8 cards back in theirs, so they get their Weather the Storms back. And any Stream of Thought they have in the graveyard. Oh, like the Relic. Alright, let's make another attack. Ooh, Nature's Claim the Relic. Well, I guess we'll respond to that. Draw Makeshift Munitions. Okay, we know their last card in hand is Tangle. It's pretty good top deck. No Tangle there. Just might have this one. Sweet. Sweet! They put up the GGs. We got a pair of lands. We got some good cards. Let's keep this one. And hope we aren't playing against Bogles. Ooh. Okay, we're playing against Faeries. It's going to be tough. Faeries, Spellstutter Sprite is particularly good versus our deck. We don't really have anything they can't counter. Yeah, you have it right there. We have the data. Slivers is a 4-1. This deck can't compete. Oh, they're thinking about Ninja. Yep, here's the Ninja. Alright, so if we try and Galv Blast this, they could Mutagenic Growth. Just gonna play the Veteran and hope that I get a chance to block it. Good Vapor Snag. Hey, Bolt of Burb, what's good? I do like Vapor Snag in this deck. Um, I don't know though. I think Bind the Monster is a little bit better though. It, like basically permanently gets rid of the problem. Very true, Mr. Maple Syrup. Very true. Well, nothing we can do about that. Oh, they got Snap. Well, that is card negative for them. So if they don't play Ninja this turn, maybe we can come back? Okay, no Ninja the Deep Dish. Oh, did they choose not to? You may draw a card. Okay, cool. So they got 2 cards in hand. And we have all the removal. The last 2 cards in hand? What do you think? 2 Spellstutter sprites, of course. What else would it be? Oh, they're gonna snap Spellstutter. Okay, let's respond to that. Kill it. Okay, snap is a fizzle. I get my critter. And I think I just pass here. I don't know. I think if they had something else, they probably would have done it, right? So maybe I can just Galv Blast this Moon Circuit Hacker. I guess doing it on their upkeep is probably the best thing. They did have a thing. Friggin' Force Spike. Okay. I mean, I still got blocks. Get got, though. Ooh, Vapor Snag. Yup, here comes another 3 damage. I'll block all day here. Ninja the Deep Dish. Let's start with Synthesizer. Worst case, I lose some value. I'm going to Lightning Bolt that. A land? Nice. Maybe I Journey this. Nah, I like Bolt and then play Makeshift Munitions. I don't think they can beat Makeshift Munitions. I think that's game. Yeah, the opponent's deck is much faster off the ground, but they cannot compete with my value. My value is significant. Okay, so we bring in Pyroblast and we bring in Electrickery. Krark-Clan Shaman is a trap. A lot of their important creatures have flying, so I generally do not bring Krark-Clan in for this matchup. Alright, so we brought in 5 cards. What are we going to take out? Well, this is an easy decision. Mulligan that. We can keep this one. I guess we'll get rid of a mountain. Thinking I'm probably going to kill that straight away so they don't get the opportunity to have a turn 2 ninja. So it's going to take an actual counterspell if you want to counter Wellspring, which doesn't seem like a good use of your turn. So that resolves. Why not Pyroblast the ninja after they switch? Okay, so imagine this. They attack in with Fairy Seer. Okay, no blocks. They ninja in Moon Circuit Hacker. Then I try and Pyroblast the Moon Circuit Hacker, and they ninja that Moon Circuit Hacker with another Moon Circuit Hacker. And then I lose my Pyroblast for nothing. How do I know this? I've done this. I've been there. It was not good. Oh shit, I was supposed to play a mana there. No punish. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely ask. I want to hear those questions. Don't think that just because I have a reason for, like an answer for your question, you shouldn't be asking it. Yep, this is gonna hit. They're actually going to ninjutsu the ninja. So if I try and Galv Blast this here, they're just gonna ninjutsu it again. And the reason why they're doing that, of course, is because Moon Circuit Hacker gets to draw the card when it comes into play. Whereas if you wait, like if it's been in play the whole time, you have to discard the card, right? I'm not going to Galv Blast here into a Spell Stutter Sprite. Instead of banning ninjas, let's just allow more ninjas in the format. How about that? Instead of banning ninja, we'll just print another ninja so you can play 8 instead of 4. Although, honestly, I don't think it's the ninjas that's the problem. It's the Spell Stutter Sprites. Counterspell, you got it. Let's kill this ninja. Yeah, exactly. It's Stutter Sprites and ninjas together so that you can, play your Spell Stutter Sprite, counter their spell, and then return your Spell Stutter Sprite with a ninja for another counterspell. It's a very, very strong synergy, which is the reason why it's one of the best decks in the format. Not specifically this version. I personally really enjoy the mono blue version, but I think most people would say the Izzet version or the Dimir version are a little bit better. It's just the flavor, right? Like Izzet and Dimir are more on the control side, whereas mono blue is more on the tempo side. All right, let's play Kor Skyfisher so they can't spell stutter. Return Synthesizer. Let's see what we flip off the top. We get a land, we'll play it. And just attack for 1. Not playing anything into Spell Stutter Sprite here. Most of you will probably have noticed this, you know, like I'm very careful about playing into Spell Stutter Sprites. Another Synthesizer, nice. So now we can overwhelm their Spell Stutter Sprite, if they have one. Start with an attack all. I'm expecting Spell Stutter this. No. Okay. You know what would have been really good for them at this point? If they had snapped Fairy Miscreant. No point in playing a Synthesizer now, it would just be lost value. Alright, if they attack, we'll block Spell Stutter. I don't mind if they return this one with a Ninja, but this has got to be blocked. This cannot be allowed to return to their hand. Now, do they have Mutagenic? Alright, so Ninja the Deep Dish. Any mutagenic growths? No mutagenics, okay. Alright, second verse, same as the first. Try and overwhelm any spell stutters they might have in hand. And I think I'm going to make a 2-2 here. Now that's really surprising. Counter the Thraben Inspector, not the Synthesizer. Sure, you got it. Yeah, Synthesizer, one of my favorite Magic cards. For Pauper, definitely. You know, might just be better to play the Synthesizer here. They can't spell stutter it. They almost certainly can't counter it. I think we'll just play the other Synthesizer. Under the Spell Stutter Sprite. Attack with Lunarch Veteran, which can't block anything. I mean, it can block Ninja, but can't really block anything. I'm kind of thinking about making a 2-2 for no value here, just to be able to block the Ninja. Yeah, I don't think it should be banned. I think that it's a really interesting card. that requires you to build your deck in a certain way to use it efficiently. Oh, that's a good snap. You attack all here? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna block the ninja. Hope they don't have another ninja. Of course they do. We might have even known about it. Alright, I need a spell off the top here, please. Unfortunate. I'm gonna pass the turn here. I'm not gonna play into their spell stutter sprite. Cards that should be banned in Pauper. All Monarch cards. Snuff Out. Don't like Ephemerate. Yeah, I'm with that. I would be sad to see Snuff Out go because I'm a black mage at heart, but I can understand that free spells are maybe a little bit too good. And the Monarch cards I would be fine seeing out of the format. I've had my chance to play with them, and I don't know, it just feels like kind of miserable when your opponent holds the Monarch for 3 turns and then you just lose because they've drawn too many cards. But I can also understand WotC wanting to keep it. Monarch is a very unique mechanic. There are not a lot of formats that allow you to play that mechanic. So this is, one of the formats where you're allowed. Bring back Anti, of course. Vapor Snag. Okay. I'll take 1. Not bad. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Yeah, I'd love to get rid of Ephemerate, though. That would be top of my list. Get rid of Ephemerate. So we know they have Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. I'm just going to crack the Synthesizer. You know what? Change my mind. I'm going to play Kor Skyfisher first. We'll get them to counter this. Or they'll try to... Lightning Bolt? Please work, please work, please work. Dispel, okay. Just a land on top. So those veterans are getting us a little bit of value, a little bit of life gain. Might as well attack in with one of them. And opponent is on equal footing here with cards in hand. Although I'm guessing it's probably not a pair of lands in hand for them. Got tons of time on the clock. I'm going to sort of bluff that I have anything in hand by not hitting F6 here. Elder Cubs, hello. Okay, I mean, that is a card. Let's play it, see if it resolves. Nice. Gain some life. Draw a card. Get Galvanic Blast. Very nice. We got so much mana. I think we're just going to leave these lands in hand to bluff that we have action. Gonna Galvanic Blast their face at this opportunity while they only have one card in hand. It resolves. Okay, we got him to 6. So now our creatures on board are starting to look a little bit more threatening, with their life total being so low. And also, these veterans have really been effective in this race. Just the, you know, like little bits of incidental life gain that I've gotten from them have kept us healthy. No attacks. Love to see it. That's it's pretty good for them. I guess that would have been the reason to attack first. Ah, fine with this. Cast these from the graveyard. Yeah, that's fair. This is something I can do. Generally, I prefer to kind of keep it contained to have this play space a little bit larger on the screen, but we can try that for now. All right, I'm going to attack first. If they have Spell Stutter Sprite, I don't want them countering my Veteran, getting an extra blocker. Yeah, I understand that, Stream Team. I've done that too, in real life as well. All right, opponent, what do you say? Looks like they have Deep Dish. Eh. Block here. No, you block here. Yeah. You don't want me to get another flyer. I was definitely considering trying to kill their ninja there. And this is the start of the comeback of a century, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, they concede. All right. Positive League, friends. That was a messy one. Grindy, messy, fun games. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Okay, friends, this is the deck that we were playing today, the Boros Synthesizer list. Um, we had a messy league today, but I think it was pretty fun. I definitely enjoyed it. There were, some points of frustration, but that's going to be part of Magic. Um, as far as the deck goes, I'm thinking there could definitely be a few swaps here or there. There are some cards in this list that kind of want the list to have Rebirth. I'm playing Wellspring, I'm playing Epicure, so those cards in particular really want the deck to have Kodotha Rebirth in it, and this version doesn't. I'm playing the Journey to Nowhere instead. So maybe at some point I'll try Boros Synthesizer again with Kodotha Rebirth, but I mean, just in general, I kind of feel like if I'm gonna play Rebirth, I just want to play my Synthesizer deck, which is the mono red Goblin version of an Experimental Synthesizer deck. I do think that the sideboard here could use a little bit of work, but that's difficult because most of the sideboard cards are highly, highly effective cards that I'm going to want to keep. So, in order to potentially make room for something, like if I wanted to have some more cards versus Bogles, I would have to be taking out some of these quality cards. So, there is going to have to be a little bit of thought put into that. But I think all in all, I'm pretty happy with the 75, and I would definitely recommend this archetype for sure. The Boros synthesizer decks are one of the strongest decks in Pauper. They have some of the most value that is available in this format. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, if you're looking for a low to the ground, value heavy creature deck that has quite a bit of reach, I would definitely recommend this.